Hi there, in this tutorial I'll show you how to make afrobeats in six steps. In this tutorial I will show you the techniques I use to make pro sounding modern afrobeat without using too many sounds. So if you're new, you know what to do, hit the subscribe button down below and let's get started. So the first thing I'll do when making pro quality afrobeats is making sure I have good chord progressions, okay? And this is so important because if you play good chords, making melodies become a whole lot easier for you. You have cut the job down by a lot, trust me, okay? So literally all melodies you're going to play from here on after the chords will rely heavily on your chord progression, okay? Even what the artist will sing depends entirely on your chord progression, okay? The emotions, the feeling, the vibe is all born from your chord progressions, all right? So now I'm going to play a simple but yet interesting chord progressions for this beat. So the second thing I'll do to make pro sounding modern afrobeats is to create counter melody, okay? Simple counter melodies that follows my current chord progressions, okay? Now this one of the easiest ways to create rhythm in your melodies and with your chords, okay? Now you can use similar instruments or you can use different instruments. Just make sure that it sounds complementary and they go well together. This will make your beat sound fuller, okay, and even more interesting, all right? But for this current production, I'm going to use a similar instrument, okay? Kind of like the same one I use in playing the chords, okay? So for the third step, we're going to need a good drum pattern, all right? Most times I play my drums from scratch. That is, I program it on the channel rack using the kick, the rim shots, snare, shakers, and all of that, okay? But for today, I'm going to use a sample loop, okay? Drum loop from Splice, all right? Now you can find quality Afrobeat drum packs, drum kits, and drum loops from there, all right? And even other genres as well, okay? So I'm just going to use a drum loop from there, and I'll drag it and drop into my project, and I'll tweak it a little bit to make it even more interesting. Now for the fourth step, I'm going to create a melody, okay? This melody is going to be the ear candy. It's going to be something that always, catches your attention whenever you hear it, okay? It's going to add to the rhythm as well, all right? So I'm going to play that in and then I'm going to move on into the lead melody. All right, so now we're in the fifth step, and after playing the ear candy, we're going to look at lead melody. Okay, now for lead melody, it needs to be simple and it needs to be something that can be easily remembered. Okay, now for the choice of sound, you can use keys, you can use acoustic guitar, electric jazz guitar, kalimba, marimba, or even a flute. Okay, you can even use some synths, some soft synths. Okay, you can be creative here, but just make sure it's pleasant, it's soft, and it's groovy. All right. So for the sixth and final step, okay, is the ambient melodies. Okay, these melodies add texture and feeling and even more weight to your melodies. Okay, this is one of the easiest ways to make your beats and melodies sound full without doing too much. Okay, so you can use soft pads, you can use strings, you can use soft synths. Now ambient melodies can be single notes that you can play like melodies. Okay, or you can just copy your chords and paste it in there and tweak it a little bit. Okay, that's to follow your chord progression. So I'm going to use a combination of a string and a soft synth. Now we're going to listen to the full track to see how it sounds, and if you need help, you need more assistance to learn how to make quality beats, okay, or learn how to mix, you can fill out the form in the description that says 101 inquiry, that institutes lesson 101 inquiry, where I'll teach you personally how to make better music, okay, or you can even send me a DM on Instagram and we can talk about how I can help you reach your goals. All right, so now let's get back to the music and see how it sounds. get this beat from scbeatstore.com. Click the link in the description. scbeatstore.com. If you found this video helpful, please hit the thumbs up so other people can easily find it and learn, and also hit the subscribe button so you can keep up with more tutorials. I remain Sir Classy. See you soon. Cheers.